Hey, this is Alexander Velichko, and I would like to talk to you today about a remarkable lesson that I learned from President Jimmy Carter. Yes, last year I had the great privilege of meeting President Carter, and one of the big things that I learned was his passion for giving. After his presidency, he has had such a reputation and spent his career in giving in many different ways. He has been one of the biggest contributors to the charity Habitat for Humanity and really helps them in their mission to build places to live for the impoverished so that they can have hope and certainty. Heck, even in his 90s, even after falling and injuring himself, he says, "I'm doing just fine." And he continues to build houses for Habitat for Humanity in his firm commitment to make the world a better place. And I think we can all agree, regardless of his politics, that he is a shining of example that you really do get what you give. And his lessons really carried on into my own business. Recently, I had a client, not the highest paying one or the biggest one. He had a virus in his website. It was hacked. His website host couldn't help. And that host used to be able to help. So he said, "Who do I have to turn to? Hey, Alexander, how can you help me? This is causing me a headache." And because I already had website access, I go ahead and log in. I use the resources that I'm given to clean up the virus from the website to the best of my ability, surgically remove it from the core WordPress files. And when all is said and done, a day later, he messages me and he says, "Alexander, I love working with you." And without saying another word, he transfers me $100. All for volunteer work, all for work that I did for free, all for a couple hours out of my time to fix something that was such a nuisance for him and for myself. And he appreciated the work that I did for him so much, especially because it was one of the things that was necessary for our campaign to move forward. My major takeaway from this is that while you cannot give away everything for free, whenever you're giving a courtesy to a client, whenever you're getting a courtesy to a client, whenever you are just doing something out of appreciation for them to move things forward, I guarantee you at some point, whether sooner or later, you are going to get paid just for delivering value to the client and making them feel appreciated in serving them. After all, the whole point of entrepreneurship, in my opinion, it's getting paid to solve people's problems professionally, get them from a place of pain to a place of pleasure. Sir Winston Churchill once said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." And whether it be a charitable donation or just a service you are delivering for free, that is what makes everything, every deal that you do for people, a win, win, win. So please, next time you find your client in a pickle, give them something they're going to appreciate. It may not be big on your end, but a lot of the time, it's going to mean the world for them. In the next video in the Marketer's Secret Toolbox, I'm going to talk about the plugin that was causing so much headaches for the client and what motivated me to give. And that's the WordPress File Manager plugin, a vulnerability that caused 700,000 sites using this plugin to be compromised in security. I'd like to talk to you about what you can do about it and how you can avoid it. All right, this is Alexander Velichko signing off. And make it a great day. And if you have an opportunity to give, give.